So let's talk about how we can collect feedbacks. So how can we get information from the users, and now the different ways that we can collect it. So inside the product, we have a very simple way to ask for feedback, which is the feedback function. And inside, if you go inside the journey, at the journey level, you can ask for the feedback to be displayed at the end of the journey, either if you just end it, or if you drop off of some, or if somebody drops off the journey, and whether it should be mandatory or not. So I can select this, and as you can see, I'll go through my simple journey, and once this is done, I can end it with the feedback. So I have the option to end it with feedback or not, but if it's mandatory, it will still be asked even if I click end journey, and I have my feedback tab. Now this is for the end of the journey. You can also set it so that each step, or if you want, some specific step to get for feedback. So you're not sure about one step and you want to get some feedback, because you may have some doubts about the effectivity um, of that specific step, you can do so, and you open the actual step, the specific step, and you point here the allow step feedback. By doing this, you will see that a button send feedback will be enabled, which can then be clicked by the user to give feedback. And by the way, all the feedback that you have over here can be collected, or is collected inside the portal. So let me go back to the portal, and under the report tab in feedback reports, I will see all my feedbacks, the feedbacks that I have over my journeys, and also any kind of comments, so that I can get this basic information, whether I like it, whether the user likes it, or if it's bad, or if there's something that they would suggest to change, which is a very quick and easy way to get some input from the actual players of the journey. But let's say that we may want to have some more advanced kind of feedback from the users. How to actually do that? We do have a plugin which is dedicated to do so, and it's to generate full surveys. So in this case, let's say I want to create a dialogue. Okay, so I create a dialogue here, and inside here I want to insert a fully customized surveys. How do I do that? I click the edit button, and I click on insert, and from here I'll go to survey, and by clicking survey, it will open a fully dedicated editor which allows me to create very extremely customizable surveys that enable the creators to ask very specific questions to the user. So where the feedback is very easy to implement, but it gives you some very generic feedback or information from the end user, over here you can really be creative, get creative, and ask for anything. So you can ask for single inputs, checkboxes, radio groups, drop down, and etc. And you can go on and on and fully customize these questions, and so you get the best of all the information you want are actually looking for from the end user. Now, after you design your survey, you can go over test survey to test your survey from here. And once you're satisfied with that, before actually inserting it to the tab, it's important that you go over survey settings and you state your survey name and email. And on this email, you will receive all the information related to this. So we do not have a dedicated report tab about the feedbacks, but all the information gathered from the survey system is sent directly to one specific email, which you can state over here. Once you have this, you will insert it, and as you can see over here, I will have my my survey inside the bubble. So I can maybe have let's just play again the journey. We can have the whole journey, and maybe in the end have some custom window which asks you to fill up some form, some questions before concluding the journey, and this is how you collect even more feedback, more information about your users.